Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You're not
What was that? What the fuck was that? Where's it coming from? Hello? Is anyone out? Holy freak, man!
Danger waits far from anyone else, where help is hours away and the dark feels alive. These encounters come from real campers who stepped into the wild and faced the unexpected, capturing moments of fear, tension, and chaos on camera and making them impossible to forget.
I'm actually rather scared. I'm doing this because I am filming a vlog where I will be reading one horror middle grade book, one horror young adult book, and one horror adult book. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to cope. It's going to be an all-nighter from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm staying out here.
On October 17th, 2020, Gavin, known for quiet reading vlogs, stepped far outside his comfort zone. He planned a solo camping trip deep in the forest, intending to read 3 horror books inside a small tent. What was supposed to be immersive fiction would quickly feel far too real.
This is the inside. As you can see, it's perfect for a very spooky night outside. Ooh, I'm so excited. So I want to...
What he didn't know was that the peaceful sounds wouldn't last long. As night fell, strange sounds began blending into the darkness.
It's like more like a scratching noise around the tent. Like this. I mean, that's gonna do jack shit to protect me, innit?
Faint screams echoed in the distance. Not quite animal, not quite human. By 2 a.m., the noises were closer.
That they had each other, and it made me... Did you hear that? There's a lot of noises going on outside. I don't know if you can hear it. Hello? God, I'm shaking.
Gavin unzipped the tent and aimed his camera into the blackness. A doll-like figure stood perfectly still outside. And before he could react, it vanished. He packed immediately, no hesitation, no second chances. What remains disturbing isn't just what he saw.
So what you had just seen was a clip from the footage of the night that a man tried to break into my van and then proceeded to harass and make absurd threats when I wouldn't let him in. And I began recording the tail end of my encounter on my phone in case I needed it for the authorities.
It's how close it stood before he noticed. On September 13th, 2021, Sarah Dungo parked overnight at a Cracker Barrel in Asheville, North Carolina. The first night was calm. The second night was different.
I decided to park overnight at a different Cracker Barrel across the town, which seemed a little quieter with good Google reviews.
And then came the knock. A man stood outside her van. His movements were erratic, his speech incoherent. He accused her of hiding someone inside.
Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You're not
Even after she explained, he didn't leave. He began circling the vehicle. What made this encounter disturbing wasn't mystery, it was unpredictability.
I just had my first knock on the door. That was not the cops. Being alone, I thought that she was in my van and was telling me to come out and prove that I wasn't her. And I was just proceeding to tell him, please leave me be. I am not who you think. I'm just an innocent traveler just passing through. And he says that he's seen my van there.
After driving away, she contacted police. Sometimes the most dangerous encounters aren't supernatural, There's simply someone who refuses to walk away, and unlike the last story, this threat never vanished.
Hello? Is anyone out?
On February 6th, 2026, he welcomed viewers back into the frozen wilderness. What begins calmly rarely stays that way in isolation.
Take a few logs.
He built a fire carefully in thick snow. Flames rose steady. For a moment, the forest felt peaceful.
Oh, wow. Looks like we made liftoff, folks.
Moments like that rarely last. Strange sounds drifted through the trees, human-like. He called out. Nothing answered. The silence afterward felt heavier than the noise itself. Inside the tent, a voice cut through the stillness, clear, personal. It asked what he saw when he closed his eyes. Then another command, leave. Panic replaced curiosity.
Hello? Is anyone out? Holy freak, man! Holy s***! Let's go! Oh, freak! Oh, freak! Oh, freak! Something's on my camp, man! Something's on my camp!
Brad fled through the snow, but the night wasn't over. Already shaken, he redirected toward a nearby military base trail. Every whisper of wind felt amplified. At several points, he stopped, convinced he heard laughter trailing him.
This range is out of bounds without authorization. Okay, so that's a range. We don't want to go there. We're still on the zone.
He reached preserved World War I trenches, narrow, claustrophobic corridors carved into earth.
It was a World War I training trench area. This is really creepy. They did keep it, a portion of it anyways. So we're gonna check that out. It might still be eerie. There might still be something that happened here. So this obviously didn't happen. This wasn't where they battled or anything during World War II, so World War I.
He asked questions. His device responded. Then sudden footsteps sounded nearby. This time, he didn't wait for confirmation.
We all died here.
How did you die here?
Plague, war.
He left the trenches and headed for his car. Some encounters feel psychological, others feel territorial, and Brad had clearly stepped into something's space.
Oh, shit.
Rick began a solo winter adventure, teasing a destination tied to haunted folklore. He eventually revealed it. Hartley Maudet, Hampshire's most haunted village.
Welcome everyone to Hampshire's most haunted village, Hartley Maudet. Let's go and check it out.
Once a full settlement recorded in the Domesday Book, the village vanished. Only St. Leonard's Church remained, and so did the stories.
Maudet was first documented in a Domesday Book as Hurlage, meaning heartland or woodland. All the properties, including the manor house, are now completely vanished. The only thing that stands is the church.
Locals claimed phantom coaches and music echoed from the empty church at night. The isolation felt heavy, but unlike previous stories, the threat here was subtle.
Ready? Go out, have a walk around the church in the dark.
Okay, it looks slightly different at night. You see those lovely stained glass windows now it's dark with the light on. Can't quite make out what they're meant to be, but they look nice.
Rick walked the graveyard after dark. Every rustle seemed louder, yet nothing fully revealed itself. Sometimes fear thrives in imagination.
Some more graves. I can't hear anything. Ooh. I think that was an owl. I mean to swear then. It's got to be an owl that's in the trees. It's got to be an owl that's in the trees.
A man later told him he couldn't park there. He relocated, and the night ended peacefully. Not every eerie place hides danger, but some don't need to.
A guy pulled up in a Defender and said to me that I can't stay here. When I asked why, let me just get out of the space. When I asked why, his words to me were, "This is the fishing club's car park and you can't stay here tonight, mate, can you go?"
Morning revealed calm frost and quiet streets. The tension belonged to the night.
I felt extra motivated this morning and just got up early, and I have been cruising these back roads here in the mountains just south of Flagstaff. We're a little over 7,000 feet, and I've just never been back here this far, and it's just a beautiful area.
Larry camped south of Flagstaff in remote high desert terrain. Little cell service, burned trees from past wildfires. Isolation was guaranteed. He cooked dinner while shadows stretched across the forest. Every crack made him alert, but nature often sounds worse than it is.
That thing's looking good, but gotta get it seared on the sides a little bit. I should have did that earlier.
A sudden branch snap startled the dogs. He scanned the darkness. Nothing appeared. Sometimes tension exists without a visible threat, and sometimes that's enough. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more wild explorations. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next encounter.